We continue a busy day of Coach's Corner, talking Ponca City girls track with our longtime girls track coach, Lee Guess. And as a matter of fact, as we interview Coach Guess today, he is in the middle of running back and forth, handling chores for a big track meet, Coach.
Yes, well, the junior high kids are going to Wausau. They did this morning, left at 8 o'clock. And so I'm back here and to do the show. And then 1 o'clock, I'm going to Yukon with the girls and boys.
So we've got them in different parts of the state right now.
Yes, we do.
Tell me where we are as far as the season is concerned, Lee. Can you remember, or can you give us an update on where we are as far as the meets are concerned and how we've placed?
Right. Right now, the high school has had one meet. Well, went to the Old Muggy Invitational, which they had in Sapulpa, but their track is not done yet. The girls finished 4th. The boys finished 6th. It was 10 teams into the 6A 5A level. We didn't know Midwest City showed up, and that kind of changed the whole dynamic of the track meet because they're one of the better teams in the state right now. And we did real good for a change.
So we've got one down. We've got one today. What do we have? Anything coming up in the near future? I know we have a track meet here in Ponca City.
Yes, we do. Yukon is actually going to be this evening. Then we come back and we go to Deer Creek on Friday. And then next Tuesday, we have our big meet here, which, you know, around 35 teams shows up every year. It's one of the biggest meetings in the state of Oklahoma for mid-April. We're looking forward to seeing how good we can be again and seeing all the great kids in the state that can run. Midwest City has one of the best shot putters in the state. Public City has one of the best high hurlers, long jumper in the state are coming. Wausau is coming. They got some of the best throwers on girls and boys side. So it's going to be a real great meet. If you don't have anything to do Tuesday, come on out and watch.
For your girls team, any individuals that you might like to highlight right now as to outstanding performances or people that you expect to have good seasons?
Right now, J.C. Grimm is one of the best shot girl in the state of Oklahoma. She placed second over Muggy against the girl from Midwest City, and they've been battling 1 and 2 for the last 2 years. So we're looking forward to that matchup again. And the pole vault, we have a young lady who's right name, I think her last name is Casey. She's just a freshman or sophomore. She's jumping 7, 8 feet, and she's never been on the pole for this first time around. The relays that all qualify for state, boys and girls, right in position to go back again this year too, to do the same thing again. It's going to be a great year. We don't have a whole lot of people, a lot of kids, but we have some real good kids that can do a few things real good, and we're going to be good at those things.
Well, I wanted to ask you that because Lee, of course, coaches with our football and our basketball programs, and part of the work is to make sure that kids stay out and participate. If they're not doing anything in a sport, they get out. And I know you've been lobbying, trying to get more kids out for both boys and girls track. Are our numbers up, or are they still about the same?
They're actually a little bit up. We got 3 more kids from football, and we got some more extra girls from volleyball. You know, we brought on Coach Miller in as one of the assistant coaches. So, boy, that made a big jump. We got a lot of her girls come on this year. Next year will be better. Basketball will give more girls next year to us because they're getting better, so now they can do other sports and still be in basketball. Track has the chance to really grow. If we really do the split in the 6A, we could be one of the top teams every year.
But you, as a coach, what would you offer advice-wise to parents or to young athletes if they play basketball or football or the traditional baseball? What is it about track that will improve them in other sports, Lee?
Most people don't realize it. It's about the mind and growing up because you're out there one-on-one. You can't stop. You don't have a whistle. You don't have a timeout. Once the gun go off, you got to go run or jump. And then there's no time, oh, I didn't do this right. So your mind got to be ready. It makes you be ready in basketball for that big shot you got to take, a free throw you need to take. It also makes you know how to handle other people because it's you against the world out there, and there's no one can help you. The harder you work at this, the better you're going to be. And that's what we try to tell everybody. The footwork we do in track, it's just a mental thing that really pushes you over the hump. Learn how to be more mental tough.
Now that's one of your things, isn't it? You can have all the physical ability in the world, but if you don't have a mental toughness, you're not going to be able to reach your potential.
And that's what we keep trying to tell our kids. And our goal is that the first year, we're not worrying about how fast you are, how far you can jump. It's what you're going to do at the end of the season. And what we tell every kid to come out here, we're not going to make you state champion. If you don't have that state stuff in you already, I can't put you there. But I can help you be a better person. I can help you be a better athlete if you come out there and run with us.
Is there any word yet on, and we may not even be going for a regional track meet, but is there any word on that yet?
We're just waiting for the call. We're trying to get it back. The last time we talked to Mr. Jackson, he told me we should get one. And you know how with the paperwork got to go through the system, and that's what we're waiting at right now. We should know in the next week if we have a regional again.
Now, Ponca City hosts a great meet every year, and I think the state's pretty impressed with that. There's a lot of people that volunteer their time, and
Oh, yes.
they do it during our regular track meet, and they'll come back out and do it for the regionals too.
And that's the reason the state like giving us a regional right now. Especially guys on the west side, they love coming up here to this track meet. They know we're going to get you out of here on time, and there's never going to be any problem with it. You tell us what you need, and we try to make sure you get it all. And for those guys that come into, and we just got about 8 new sets of blocks, some of the best in the state right now. So we want you to come up and try these new blocks out so you can see if they work or not.
You know, our facility absolutely is certainly one of the best. Good to see you, my friendly guest, our girls track coach, on this week's edition of Coach's Corner.